Alright, boys, this is a test 1 2. The sound checks really get me off. Like whenever I go to a concert, this sound tests really get me off, dude. I fucking love that shit. You hear them say check and all I hear is oh. Mainly because I'm the one that's doing that.
I love when it's like a little
Wait, what?
You say check, I say Chad.
Chad?
No.
Like the name? The fuck? That's okay. Hey man, that's your thing, you know. Howdy folks! I'm Matt Ireland.
I'm Trey Smith.
And I'm someone else.
And this is the Around the Fire podcast, episode 6. Last time that we did an episode was like half a year ago, a little over 7 months ago, right? About 7 or 6 months ago. So it's about half a year ago because we're lazy pieces of shit who don't make more podcasts, even though it's actually kind of fun, and I don't know why we don't. But anyways,
I always wondered that.
yeah, I do too. You know, what are you gonna do? So yeah, it is currently May of 2018, and we're all still alive.
It's the 15th. It's May 15th.
No, I'm saying May of 2018. Yeah, it's more specifically May 15th
Of 2018.
Let's not get into the politics here.
Yeah, see, that doesn't matter. It
It's
doesn't.
roughly 58 degrees outside.
What kind of liberal propaganda is this?
It's bullshit, dude. I'm telling you, it's all fucking bullshit.
Turn the frogs gay.
Anyways, we're not gonna go into that rabbit hole. Not today.
It's called the frog hole.
Anyways,
Enter
the frog hole. You need to pay the troll toll to enter the frog hole. Oh god, I think of Danny DeVito every single time that I just hear of like troll toll. Like, you need to pay the troll toll to get into the boy hole.
My nephew was watching Dora the Explorer, and you know they have like the yellow troll that
I'm
takes
the
like,
troll.
I immediately thought of like, you gotta pay the troll toll.
I'm the troll who lives under the bridge. Is it that one? Gotta pay the troll toll to get into the boy hole. That entire musical on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, there's so many
that could be performed live and make millions.
Oh, I would watch it. That'd be good shit. Be good time. Good time. We're not gonna act it out because we're probably not very good at acting. I mean, I'd imagine.
It's not in you, Trey. Alone.
See, I'm the one who's not good at acting.
It takes a town to act like a clown.
Unless you're Trey, then he just looks like a dumbass, and he fits the
like
role
Trey.
perfectly.
Well, yeah,
You just gotta be a dumbass that doesn't know what you're doing.
You have to be wearing the wrong clothes at the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what they say.
Is that what they say?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's insane.
So what's changed since last time? Let's go through.
Well, David is
You're talking to me. Why?
My name's Matt. What are you talking about? I'm David. Who are you?
You didn't even say you were me.
I'm right, I'm Mike James, bitch.
I love how you stuttered when you were saying that. I'm right.
Fuck off, you little shit. I'm gonna kick
Calm
your ass.
Calm down.
Mike James, don't stutter.
Fucking curb stomp you at the goddamn fence.
Calm down. All right. We're all having fun here. All right. We're all having a good time. There's a couple of boys sitting in a room talking to each other into a mic.
Gender?
No, I know that you're a boy. I've seen your penis.
Thank you for that, by the way.
I don't want to know.
It involves a lot of good pictures.
Jesus fucking Christ, that never happened. Let's just establish that.
I mean, you can believe it didn't happen, but it still doesn't prove
What
it.
the fuck are we talking about? What were we talking
We
about?
were talking about change.
Oh, change.
Hope and change.
So,
No hope and change.
No hope.
So I finished my first semester, and that's cool, I guess. Matt, he
It's just doing Matt things.
doing Matt things.
A lot of vigorous masturbation.
A lot of vigorous
Apparently.
masturbation. This is the first episode that Matt's actually been in. So
Superstar.
let's welcome Matt to the Around the Fire family.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're welcome.
Wow.
have to start the ceremony of flames.
We dip you into the we dip you in gasoline, light you on fire for 5 seconds.
The lake of fire.
The lake of fire.
Do I get to die?
No.
Damn.
We don't kill you, we need you.
We need you as a musical guest.
You are too valuable of an asset. That was a really... That's what I was trying to do, but it failed. Really bad. Yeah. What else has changed?
Well, I moved and quit school.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about that because I don't have to give a lot of money to a school that I didn't like.
Yeah, that's true. Tanner's not here. He's no longer with us. Just kidding. He's probably just at his house.
Yeah, he's probably chilling.
Probably chilling. Hopefully, we get to see his beautiful face again. I mean, he went away on a work trip and he hasn't come back yet.
Work trip?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, what the hell does a fucking grocery store have work trips for?
They went to Georgia for some fucked reason. Like hey, let's go.
The country Georgia, not the actual.
Yeah,
There's a country.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Africa.
South of Africa.
Isn't it?
Africa. Okay, we're all just.
Where did you get?
Hey, at least I knew it existed.
That's the wrong continent.
At least I knew it was a thing.
It's around Kazakhstan, Russia, like southern Russia.
Wait, Russia's
Okay,
not in
so
Africa?
it's like just Russia, but they got peaches and shit.
Yeah.
Russia's not in
It's
Africa.
They come from a
Georgia.
can.
They come from a can.
man in a factory downtown.
Downtown, Mr. Downtown. Yeah, so I guess not much has really changed. We're all still a couple of fucking losers, so I mean that doesn't change.
It's never gonna change.
That's never gonna change. Everybody a
Self-image
loser.
should change eventually, Trey.
Hopefully I
gain
gain some confidence. Hopefully I don't feel like shit my entire life. Just kidding. That's
It's been
that's
19
a joke.
years. Why change now?
It has been 19 years. It's been 19 years too many.
19 suffering, god awful, agonizing years.
You've always been a coat hanger, Trey.
I've always been a coat hanger.
You will look, sound, and smell exactly like a hickory wood hanger.
I mean, that's pretty much.
Is that a compliment or is that
That's
an
the only reason
insult?
you're brought
I can't
into this
I'm
world.
calling you furniture.
tell. Well, you know what? Thanks, dude. At least I have a purpose. Oh my god. Alright, boys. Prequel movies. The memes or the movies better?
The memes or the movies?
I think the movies, because the memes are a byproduct of the movies.
Also, the movies made money and memes don't do anything.
But do you enjoy the memes or the movie better?
I enjoy the memes because of the movies.
Well, that's not the
enjoy
question.
movies
I want-
because of the
Okay,
memes.
do you enjoy the movie or like the actual content of the movie? Not the fact that the movie exists, but like the actual content of the movie. Do you enjoy that or do you enjoy the memes more?
I enjoy the movies.
More than the memes?
Probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, that's what questions are for. Just getting your guys'
Don't you
opinion on
fucking
shit.
judge me.
Who asked
I'm
you
not
this
fucking-
question, Trey? Who told us?
I just wrote down 3 random questions that I thought of randomly, and I was like, fuck, I'll just ask these. Why not?
Who really told you to ask these questions?
I'm not supposed to say his name. He just handed me a briefcase and in a park.
What were you doing
At
in
night.
the park?
He was sent by the.
I was feeding birds with moldy breadcrumbs, and
Seems okay.
I've seen your house. Where did you get moldy breadcrumbs from? I know for a fact your mom would not allow that.
Your mother's too good of a woman to try to feed her children that.
no, that's why she told me to give it to the birds.
Oh, that's.
I don't feel like she would do that to the birds.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't do that to the birds. She wouldn't have me go see the birds. They'd be like, "Oh God,
It's him again.
it's him again.
The little
I don't want-
asshole that keeps choking us.
He keeps giving us fucking moldy bread. What an asshole!"
I saw a Facebook video of someone. No, it was a thing on the radio. This guy was like, "Yeah, I always like wildlife." So when I was 6 years old, I found a dead bird, and it intrigued me so much that I stuffed it myself. And he was like, "So I just started going to the park and finding these dead animals, these beautiful beasts of God, and bringing them back to life through like, taxonomy and stuff like that, taxidermy and shit." And I just thought about like a little 6-year-old like Damien Omen looking kid just roaming the park, like picking up dead birds and like, wow, this is great, and then walking it like every day.
So, is that kind of like when you buy a parts car for your car? Do you like trade wings out, but then it's not the right colored wings, so you gotta spray paint it?
I've always wanted to do that. Like become so skilled at taxidermy that you can like
Interchange
morph
parts.
things.
Oh damn! This is a 2006 model. This isn't gonna work.
Why does your 1987 Ford Sierra have treads?
Why in God's green earth do you have a blue jay with dog legs?
Well, how would you make that work? Would you like find a small dog? Can you imagine like just a huge ass dog like Great Day? It was fucking on a blue jay. It is art.
Or like, yeah, it would be art. That's the point. It's beautiful.
Would that shit go in a museum? I feel like that shit should go in a
I feel
museum.
like it could go in like its own like Jay and Tom's
Tom's taxidermy shop.
Tom's taxidermy. We stuff blue jays and
stuff
put
your
Great
wife.
Dane's legs
we
on them.
mix animals together.
Welcome
It's
to Tom's
very
taxidermy. We'll stuff your deer and your wife.
It's sick what we do here. It is sick.
It is against God and science at the same time.
It's absolutely inhumane.
We don't sell T-shirts because we feel bad. You will question God, and then He will question you.
Jesus wept. What's your next question, Peter?
Hold on.
That'll be a good one.
Okay. Who do you think on Snapchat out of these following people are the most annoying? People that record concerts. People who record like an entire minute of a song. You know those people like okay. I'm gonna like just sidetrack here. But I was just on Snapchat today and somebody just recorded like a full minute of a song and I was like, I don't give a shit. I get it. It's like it's on your story or whatever. I can skip it. But it's like, what if there's something good after this minute-long song? And there never is.
Is it a big joke?
There's never any
like,
good songs.
No, it's always just some shitty song.
It's either some way overrated song or it's some song that nobody on like a 30-mile radius has ever heard of.
It's mind-boggling. Like it's like it makes me really question why I stay friends on Snapchat with these people, because it's like that alone should be enough for me to just delete them off Snapchat. Like you record an entire minute of a song, if it's not like got a punchline at the end, because the only time I've ever done that was when I like cranked up the bass on like the Minecraft theme song and played it at the city park.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious because it was nighttime and I had black and white filter on. It was just it was amazing. It probably broke my speakers.
Sounds beautiful.
I drove them to the limit. It was fucking great.
What's the third one?
Third one is just people who constantly update their stories like all the fucking time, which I personally, I guess I don't find them super annoying, but you know, some people do. Or people that send like streaks message like 30 times a day, like morning streaks, about to go to school streaks, you know, shit like that. Like they just constantly spam you streaks throughout the day, and it's like, oh my god.
I don't know. I feel like I understand the concert ones the most. Because like that's an experience that you'll never replicate, and I get it.
I get that shit.
But then the people that like want streaks, sometimes it's acceptable if it's a friend. If it's someone like from school that you like, so they were like, yeah, here's my Snapchat, and you're like, ah, fuck it, I won't talk to you ever on Snapchat ever. I'll just watch your story and see how bad of a human being you are, and just will further disassociate with you. And then they're like streaks, and it's like 1 a.m. That's why I don't have notifications on my phone anymore, because it's shit like that. It's like you got a streaks message.
I thought you were gonna continue talking and then you just stopped.
No. I don't think that.
You need to put another coin in Dave to get another minute.
Like you paused like you're gonna keep talking and then you just stopped. I mean,
needed a drink.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
25 cents.
What about you, Matt? Wait, no, you never said. Who do you like? People who send streaks? Is that kind of who you think is the most annoying?
Yeah, and the people that update their story too much. It's like Do the same shit every day.
Yeah.
Frig off.
What you
I
man?
would have to say it'd be people that just send videos of them listening to songs.
Yeah, it's so
Especially in the
annoying.
car.
It's the worst.
Car radios.
Oh my
Especially
god.
when it's always in the same location, so the background is always... It's just them with their foot on their dash.
For us, it's like people who have graduated with us.
Mm.
Out of high school, but they're in like the high school parking lot listening to like...
Hoping they could pick up their 15-year-old girlfriend that should probably be sued for...
The girl should be sued, or
No,
the guy? Okay.
They both should be sued for drug possession.
Realistically, yes.
Who's gonna sue him for that? Some random dude's
Fucking
like,
I would.
"Hey, you have drugs. I'm suing you.
You pissed me off on Snapchat. Your ass is going to jail.
You're going to
The
court,
resource
bitch."
officer from the high school that also works at Walmart at 2 a.m. That's him.
Yeah, that guy's a trooper.
I love that guy.
He should have been in the new Super Troopers movie. He would have fit.
I have not seen it.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
I enjoyed it.
Good
David,
movie.
you see it?
I did not see it. I didn't know this.
I did not.
Yeah, my least favorite is probably the people who just record like a shitload of a song.
Like, I get the concerts and I get the
You know,
streaks.
I'm also really irked by the concerts though, because most of the time it's just like fucking
If it's
ear
45
raped.
minutes long,
Well, it's like okay. Here's the thing. I personally feel like if you're gonna record at a concert, I think you should. I think you should like just like maybe like parts of your favorite song,
That was a lot of lights
or
in that
like
sentence.
just shut up, Matt.
but like the hard part with that is like you never know what they're gonna do because it's a live show. They can do whatever they want. They can just jump into their top hit from like fucking silence, and then it's like, oh shit, Snapchat.
I don't know. I feel like the only people who should really record shows are like professional cameras, like people who are in like a different, like people who are maybe up on like a certain ledge or something, like recording the entire show. Because when you're holding your phone up, it blocks the view of everybody behind you. Not only that, but do they get that blue screen right when you open your phone? It shines in everybody's face behind you, and you're like, I fucking hate you.
It's like a searchlight.
I hate you.
backwards. Just a big ass searchlight. Hello there.
It's like, turn down your fucking brightness. Jesus. Are you blind?
I hate the people that scream at concerts too.
We're gonna get into that.
We've gotten into it before.
We have?
This, yeah.
The worst. Okay, my next question was worst type of people at concerts.
Worst type of people at concerts too. It's the ones that scream. The ones that sing the songs. It's like, why did you come here if you're gonna sing?
I don't hate it when they sing.
Drunk, fat, 6.5 foot tall, bald man.
Hey.
Go home.
I'm 5'10" and I'm not bald.
I hate it when people.
You don't scream.
I hate it when people sing off key, like out of key, like super out of key.
Like they know the song well enough, but they're not
in key at all.
They can't
But
do
like
it
that
without
only happens at like concerts that are like, or not even really. That only happens at like kind of like small gigs where you can actually hear people in the room. Other than that, like the music's so loud you really can't fucking hear anybody around you. So yeah, the first person was like people who scream very annoying things at the lead singer. Like how, I think I talked about it earlier with that lady. Yeah. Lick my sweat, Brendan Urie. That was so fucking annoying. If you want to hear that story, you can go listen to one of the other podcasts. It's like second or third, yeah. Second or third. Next one is people who like light up mid-concert, like just smoking marijuana like mid-concert.
I think I'd be cool with that. I'd be like, if it's outside, like, no, I'm not gonna stop you from trying things. Like, it's like I said, it's like probably a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Oh yeah.
If you want to enhance that in any means, go ahead. You're brave enough of a trooper to bring that stuff in here. Let's see if the single lighter in the crowd will spark any alarm.
Most of the time I guess I don't really have a problem with it. I think the smell sometimes, like, at first the smell kind of bothered me, but then after going to a couple concerts, you kind of get used to it.
Smell of pot? Or?
Yeah, like when, I don't know, like I think I first smelled it at the Weezer concert when it's like there's these guys like, I remember like I smelled it in the middle of Hash Pipe and I was like, this smells weird, and immediately I was like, that's pot. Like I was like, I had never smelled it before. I'd been around it, but I never smelled what it was.
Because you don't work at fast food.
Right.
You
I bet you guys smelled that shit all the time.
you
Like
go to
the
the
car
drive-
windows, they open the window. I'd like a cheeseburger, just
It's like,
smoke flies in.
you want to pull over? I'm going to call my friend the DEA real quick.
Fucking DEA. What are they gonna do? Bust down the door of a teenager? You're going to jail, son. Okay, we're good. So I was just hitting the button so it wasn't the screen wouldn't go off. Next person is people with their phones out, completely blocking your view at like
people with their arms moving. Like, just cross your arms and watch.
Getting way too excited.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in like a
Arena?
yeah. Then usually if it's like tiered, it's usually okay.
Like the
Again, it's the tall bastards that.
There should be a segregated session just for anybody over 6 foot.
It should be like a senior year photo. Like they have to stand in the back if they're really tall, and then all the short, annoying people up in front.
oh fuck no.
It's not just.
How funny would that be if
They like
if
required.
that was a rule, and then
Oh
like
my god.
you know, like you can get like the official recordings. Like it's just like a Linkin Park reunion, if that ever happens. Like they go out, and then they have like video cameras pointing at them, right?
Yeah.
And then they show the front row going crazy. It's all people that are like 4.5 feet tall, and like children. And then you just see massive burly arms like 100 feet back. Just and then, yeah, up in front.
Not
Oh my
discrimination,
God.
it's just for your convenience.
I mean, make the seating like at least the same price. I mean, you can't help your height. I mean, you could if you washed your knees in the morning.
What you could do is put springs on the chairs so when you sit down, they're like tall guys that weigh more will sink down. Like air ride.
Funny thing that, like, people always try to get out of shit like that. So you have, like, 6 foot guys, like, coming in, like crouching, like, yeah, I'm totally 5'1". They'll try their best.
Yeah.
They will not succeed. That's the best part.
I see bust their kneecaps and ask them how tall they are now.
And then send their way out. Because this is 1984, George Orwell. You don't get away with shit anymore.
The next person is people who start fights for no reason at the concert. Like that guy, there would be that like guy that kind of looks like he'd be a biker, and he's just like pissing everybody off. Like he's just pissing everybody off around him, and then there's another guy next to you that's like "fuck you," and then he starts fighting him.
The kind of person that like tries to shoot a squirrel every time he sees one, or like just hits family members.
I'll be honest with you. I never had a problem with somebody trying to fight another fan at the Alan Jackson concert.
Well, you see, that's because you were at an Alan Jackson concert.
I feel like they're all old enough, or they're all acquainted enough to not do that.
Couple
fuck you.
I'm listening to Chattahoochee. Get the fuck out of here.
There were no major riots at the Oak Ridge Boys, though.
The Oak Ridge Boys couldn't even start a riot. They tried to entice one. They'd be like, Elvira! And people would be like, they have to leave. Get them to the home. The bearded guys.
Who let them on stage?
8 o'clock, it's way past their bedtime.
Who gave them the expensive amps and shit? Like, if he could sell it, I'm sure we could get him a nice group home.
God damn it, the one tripped over his beard. Son of a bitch.
So what do you guys think? Who's the most annoying person?
I genuinely don't remember like half of them.
It's because we just keep talking. So people who scream very annoying things at lead singer. People who just light up mid-concert. People with their phones out blocking your view. Or people that start fights for no reason.
I would say the phone.
The last two, I think. Mostly the phone, though.
Yeah.
I'd say the phone for me, too.
Because, like, all that blue light just splashing in the face.
It completely takes away from the concert.
Nothing's
It's
happening, it's just annoying. Like, if you start a fight, that's fucking That's some riveting shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Or like if someone just goes fucking full lit during the concert, like hell yeah, brother. But like if you're just sitting there with your phone in the middle of God and everybody, blocking everyone's view, you're just being an asshole at that point. Like nobody is gaining anything from this.
Yeah. I just think that like most bands, like I feel like a lot of bands should like maybe have like a YouTube channel or something and just put like the live show. Like just have somebody, they could even get a camcorder or something, just record the live show from from somewhere that like most people can't go. Because I guarantee you that they could do that in a lot of venues.
You know?
Even if they had like the camera behind them kind of recording, you'd still be able to pick up, I mean, you know, with the drums, it'd pick up a lot of the drums. But you could still get pretty good shots. Plus then it would like, people could go back and watch the show they were at, you know? It's like, instead of taking away, because I think when people have their phones out and it's blocking, like you like if you're kind of a little back and there's a lot of people in front of you, you just see a sea of phones like at a lot of concerts.
See, like 5 really pale sticks on the stage with various instruments and talents, and that's it.
Yeah, most of the time, like I remember I was at Blink-182 and I literally had to watch part of the concert from somebody else's phone screen because it was in front of my
You
face.
should have flipped
And
the
I'm
phone
like,
screen.
you're a fucking asshole.
Been like, hey, like point at the camera.
But it's like
I
like those people who like can't see the concert and they'll literally just hold it way up in the
That's
air and it's like, oh my god, are you
I would
fucking
just
kidding me?
Flick the top of the phone screen so it wobbles a little bit. So like, oh shit, what's going on?
Bring a sack of marbles when that happens, and then just smash their screens.
Bring a bag of rats, just like let them loose and see what happens. The people on stage would be like, oh shit, they're moshing, but it's just a bunch of rats running around
with the
everywhere.
Black Plague.
With the blood. Oh shit.
Let's
spread the move. That's like chemical warfare, hardcore. Dude.
No, you're just having a good time.
Just have a good time,
like
man.
that Rick Moranis movie. At the very beginning, they have a jar of like a full, huge mason jar full of moths in a movie theater, and they just let them fly. People like their clothes are like getting eaten off of them. They're screaming all the way, and like they're just sitting there alone in the theater.
I mean, it works, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think we'd eat people's clothes off right away, but you know.
Yeah.
I don't think moths can eat cloth that fast, but you know.
Yeah. It's a fun movie.
Another addition at the concert, the guy who buys the merchandising and then wears it that exact same night.
Like, over like
oh
a
my
flannel.
god, yeah, those people.
It's like, I know you had to have either not wear a shirt in here, or you had to take your shirt off to put
Or they
this
just
one on,
they just threw
or
it on
you're wearing
top.
2 layers.
I think it's funny when people do that because it's like most concerts that I go to are like in the middle of summer outside, and it's like it's hot as fuck outside, and you're just sitting there with like 4 shirts on. Like, what the hell are you doing, dude?
They never
It's
make
just
comfortable concert shirts, do they?
No, they're always like.
They always have the weird feeling like to them.
And like what they usually do is the band is like, or the performer is like, hey, we're coming, get a merchandiser, like a local one going. Like the Cheech and Chong show, those shirts were all printed like 40 miles away from the casino. But like I think like the ink and stuff that they use on them, or not the ink, but like the vinyl or whatever it is that they squirt on there for like the graphics and shit. I don't know about you, but I need to put fucking band-aids on my nips for a couple days if I'm gonna wear that. It's really rough.
I have more of a problem with the like actual shirt material. Like, I don't know, it feels weird. Like it has a weird feeling to it, but like I've noticed it's almost exclusively with the shirts that are black.
Yeah, they're always
Have you noticed?
black,
It's
too.
always the black shirts that are uncomfortable. But then when you get like a different colored shirt and you put it on, it just feels like a regular cotton t-shirt.
I mean, I think black is usually cheaper.
Well, yeah, it must
And
be a
it's-
cheaper material.
It's polyester. Or...
It's got to be the material they use
it's
because that material.
synthetic.
But like, you can get like I bought a shirt that at the show I went to in Sioux Falls a couple days ago, the Hawthorne Heights show, and the other bands that were playing. I got a listener shirt, and it's comfortable. It's like fairly comfortable. It's not made out of that shitty material that like a lot of bands' t-shirts are made out of. Like
I
even
feel like they also have money for that too.
no, they didn't. They're a small band.
Oh wait. Oh, I thought you were talking about Blink-182.
No, Blink-182 shirt, it was uncomfortable as fuck.
Oh.
It's weird though because it's like a huge band should have more money to actually care about what they're doing, but I guess not. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Wear the shirt anyways, I suppose.
Purposely misspell the band's name and sell your own shirts.
Drink 182.
Yeah. Or like all those shitty like direct-to-video movies that come out like right when another big studio movie comes out. Like what's one of them? Like Snakes on a Plane. When that one came on, like that same month, like some shitty studio released a movie called Snakes on a Train, and they advertised the shit out of it in like Walmart. It's just like they could only advertise it on paper; they couldn't show it on TV because
Yeah.
like
A lot more
trying
money.
to market off of someone else's. By the way, I have the DVD if you're interested.
You have the DVD.
Not with me, but
Get the DVD.
I just got a lot of movies today. So.
Like Manborg, the greatest film of all time.
Oh yeah, it's
Hey, that's on Amazon Prime, old boy.
Yes, it is. It is a great film.
Honestly,
it's right here.
that was the biggest thing I was for when it came to neutrality. It was like, as long as I can watch Manborg on Amazon Prime,
Oh, I know.
I don't care what happens.
I'm still
So
waiting
wait,
on
whatever happened to net neutrality? Did it get repealed?
Huh?
Net
No.
neutrality?
Yeah.
It got
June 1st?
Oh shit, it hasn't went into effect yet? Get ready to get fucked.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people that were like... I heard a couple people that were telling me that neutrality was a bad thing. And I was like, what? And then apparently some people were telling me that, like, they didn't like it because it added more regulations. And I'm like, but these regulations seem like a good thing. Like, right?
I mean, but also some services will be like pay-for-play kind of thing.
What do you mean?
Because that'd be the only way that these websites can make any money.
I guess. I just think it's bullshit how they can throttle people off certain websites. It's like, that's... I don't know. I feel like that shouldn't be something they do. I think if you pay for internet, you should be able to
like if you
access
pay
any
for
website.
Wi-Fi, it should. I mean, I know it doesn't filter into websites and shit.
Well, like, because they can make, like, certain websites go faster for their network versus,
Yeah.
other websites, which is really, like, I think that's fucking stupid. Because I think every website should load the fucking same. Like, that
Yeah.
shouldn't be... Like, I don't give a like, I don't know. It's like Facebook shouldn't take 30 seconds to load. God, that sounds like a hardcore first world problem. 30 seconds. I remember that was not that long, like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was like 5 years ago for some people. Or even now, still.
Yeah, no, but it shouldn't take like a shitload of time to load versus like YouTube loading fast or something.
I think that people that try to limit things, like I get laws and stuff, but if it's fine, just leave it. Just free right off.
Yeah. Well, see, I think it's just mostly going to benefit the companies.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
why.
the thing. It's like it's just going to benefit...
Verizon and stuff like that.
It's going to benefit them because they're the ones that are going to make a shitload of money off of it.
I spilled my juice.
You spilled your juice.
All over my
Oh
foot.
my god, Dave. Well, you better go get a napkin.
No.
You good?
Do I need
You
to
don't need
drive
it.
you to the ER?
Uh-uh.
Oh, damn.
No, he didn't stick his foot in the snow.
There's not even snow outside.
Matt got that.
Got it.
Mhm.
I think David got it too.
We all got it, Matt. We're all present. We got it.
Do I need to call your
This is a
mom?
bad
see if
joke.
she got
Bad
it?
joke. Bad joke. I don't care anymore though.
Fucking YOLO, old boy.
YOLO.
Never speak that again.
It's hard. It's lit, fam.
I love people that buy meme shirts and like expect them to be relevant.
By the time they get
And
to
then
By the time it
they
ships to
pull
their
it out,
house.
it's like another meme. It's like, old memes are a new meme.
fucking normie.
That's why you gotta get like a meme that just like doesn't die.
Like,
You know, there's like a
That's-
select few
yeah.
memes that will always like kind of be around.
I think
A little
the
bit.
guy with the butterfly one that just came back.
mm.
That used to be big too.
Yeah. That was I remember seeing that like a year ago or something.
No, fucking 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of coming back now. So that's neato.
The Farquaad memes with just E.
It's like Markiplier's face.
Yeah.
That will die. That will die, Matt. That will die.
I know it well what I'm saying.
I think
It's such a stupid meme. It's such a stupid ass meme.
if you really go into it, it's like an allegory for like all memes. Like they make no sense and they're going absolutely nowhere. I think that is the king of all memes right now.
Just because it's
and
just
it should
pointless
stay
and
that way
stupid.
because it's so stupid. It'll just that's exactly what it's about.
Yeah.
Especially now.
It's almost too beautiful how just absolutely retarded it is.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, one meme that's coming up, forklift memes.
God, I hope so.
Those are just kind of like, I don't think they're actually
They're
like
subjective memes.
Those forklift memes seem like they're always around.
Like a one time.
But
like car memes or like mostly like tradesman stuff.
They're all around,
Gardener
but they're not.
memes. When you pick that one grubworm and he looks at you like, that shit's gonna be around for a while until we kill those people.
Can't say I have a problem.
Fucking Minion memes need to die.
Are they still around?
Yeah, they're still around.
Dude, that movie was made a long ass time ago too.
Yeah, first one.
I think we should charge people every time they share one of those memes.
Like actually,
I think they should give Universal Pictures and Studios exactly $10,000 every time they mention a Minion. They would make a lot of money, and then no one would talk about it.
They should have their own private kill squad.
I love how it went from like let's tax them to let's fucking murder them.
Like Orwellian shit.
It's your problem.
There's a little bit of a problem, man.
Yeah,
just a tiny bit. You know, the fact that that's
a
kind of. Is it a death threat if you're not really
religious
referencing
qualms.
anybody individually?
No.
I feel like it is.
It could just be considered racist if it's against a certain group of people that are
Like people who share Minion memes. Fuck them. They're not real human beings.
Not allowed to vote.
Okay, let's not go that far. We don't want to get fucked on YouTube because we say really
They need to
nice
sit on
things.
the top of the bus.
Have you noticed that every single episode it somehow goes to like some sort of like slightly racy thing?
They need to sit on the top of the bus, not the back, the top.
Let's not get into this, Matt.
Is it a double-decker bus?
No.
Because that's equally comfortable.
No.
What?
Hold on, motherfucker.
Oh. No.
Should be a double-decker bus. Those things are cool.
It's like the biggest convertible you can have legally.
I know we live in the Midwest, but we should totally get ourselves a double-decker bus.
I don't think we legally can.
I don't think that'd be so pointless. Like, where would you go? Like,
I understand we live in the country, but hear me out.
You'd like be riding at the top, get hit in the face by a June bug because you're.
Those things are like the size of fucking like tennis balls almost.
Oh my god! I stuck my hand out the window while going down the interstate once.
Ow.
Oh, it slammed me right in the hand. Like gave me a bruise or some shit. It fucking hurt.
Today on Jackass.
Every time, like when I was a kid, I always stick my arm out and do like the wave thing out the window. My dad would always be like, "Yeah, you gotta watch out for bees because you might be allergic to bees." Because my dad's allergic to bees and he's scared of bees. Like to the point where he tries to like over manly himself when he sees one. Like he'll see a yellow jacket and he's like, "Oh, come on, you son of a bitch!" And he's like running away from it, kind of like just like.
Yellow jackets aren't even
nothing.
Yellow jackets aren't even bees though.
Yeah, he still gets reactions from. He got one when
really?
he was like, like a kid or something. Yeah.
I mean, like if you're allergic to bees though, that's some serious shit. Like,
Yeah,
if I was allergic to bees, or if I don't know if I am. I got stung by one once, but I don't know if you have to be stung. Like I think I heard somewhere like you have to be stung twice. That could be just complete bullshit though.
You need to be impregnated.
Yeah. It must go through the entire larva cycle inside of your stomach until it gestates and bursts out of your chest.
You just described like the alien from Alien
franchise.
movies. I still haven't seen the original one. I need to.
Why are you allergic to bees? Long story.
I watched the Alien movies, right? That was it. I got fucking allergic to bees.
I don't know what bees are.
I think the concept of like allergic reactions burst out of my chest instead of an alien. Like just the concept did, and then I was allergic.
It got me.
It got me, dude. I puffed up like a fucking marshmallow. Jesus Christ.
We should talk about the house.
Oh yeah, Matt and David are living together.
We live together.
Non-sexually for
No,
now.
they're totally
We're in
banging.
different rooms.
They're totally banging.
Like not
No.
right now. Like
It's more like Mr. Rogers if there was another Mr. Rogers. Like they'd both walk in and like switch to their inside shoes and then go into their respective rooms and just stay there and read a lot.
And like build a model train set,
wait,
maybe.
we're supposed to be reading. Son of a bitch.
That's like I haven't read a book in like 10 years,
Hey.
and I'm only 19.
8.5, not 10.
8.5. Okay, fair enough.
It's an older house, so the floors aren't very level.
Mm.
There was once used to be a operating fireplace that took wood, is now propane.
Mm. Constantly on.
Guarded
That's
by
not. That's the
owls.
pilot flame. Everybody always thinks that the
Yeah,
fireplace
but,
is
like,
on.
Is it warm?
It's a pilot flame.
Yeah, I know. But if you fucking put the pilot flame out because
I
nobody
mean,
uses
you'd
it.
have to get to the valve, and then if you got the flame off, then you'd have to call someone to start it again, so you don't die when you try it.
I had somebody that was
Knowing you
coming.
that you'd die trying.
I'm okay
I
with
had
that.
somebody coming in, like, that came into our house, and they, like, walked in the living room while it was dark. They're like, oh my god, your fireplace is on. Did you leave that on? I'm like, that's the pilot flame. That's
It's
every single gas fireplace has this that I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like,
But I mean, it's pointless right now because it's fucking
no, I
summer.
know. It is very pointless. It's probably
It's
just
a waste of money.
it's a
really,
waste.
Yeah.
Fight fire with fire. Turn it up, boys.
Get the axe bottle. We're gonna fight it.
Die, fire!
Fire!
Die,
Fire.
cuntbag.
Aha! Aha!
There's a lot of wood paneling.
Mm.
David hung his hats on the wall.
Yeah, that's the only. I mean, there's also a beautiful painting.
Yes, there are actually a couple pretty decent.
And
pages.
there's a vinyl record of the very best of the moms and dads.
The
Hey.
mom and dad.
The mom and dads.
It's just the fat lady on the keys,
And then a bunch of her boyfriends.
a lot of dads.
Hey,
She
you better not disrespect her. She might not let you use her Walgreens rewards card.
What the
I think
fuck?
she's dead.
What the fuck, Mrs. Mom? You're supposed to let me.
I'm still waiting on a reunion tour, guys. We should call their families, be like, I have a shirt from '68, never got signed.
It says the very best. Like they
Like,
had a.
do they have less good ones?
Yeah, do they have like. Do they have just regular bests?
Like the okay ones from the mom and dads.
The okay years, 1975 to
I don't even know
1981.
when that was made.
The depressing years. 1995 to 2003 when they all died.
Oh, Jesus. But you know how, like, some albums will have, like, the something years, and it'll be, like, 19, you know, like...
Golden years.
Yeah, sure. The okay years, the depressing years.
The reunion years for like 25 years.
Infancy years.
The infancy years. It's literally just them as children. And they're just banging on, like, a pot. And then that's the entire album.
The informative years. Just them as teenagers.
They're like, huh.
They're not even in a band.
I know it's sexist now.
Drugs are good or bad. I'm conflicted.
Hey, two negatives make a positive. Sex with drugs.
That's why you snort cocaine.
And take it in the butt.
Two positives make negatives. Kids with guns.
You got it wrong, though, because kids aren't a positive thing.
Dude, no.
That's what he was saying.
Oh no. What have I done?
What have you done, Dave?
I didn't even do anything.
You did very good things, Dave. I love you for it.
Yeah, you tried to.
There's quite a good selection of model cars to be had.
Yeah, most of those are mats.
Mm.
Both buys, and we have a beautiful Spanish frigate.
Yes. It's the smaller of the two frigates that I own.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's currently moored on our mantle.
Yes. It looks quite good there, I do say so.
Yeah, the Moonrakers are a little bit jostled, but
Yeah.
I'm sure a member of the crew on board that frigate can fix it.
Yes.
Oh,
Single-handedly.
Yes.
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 Yeah, that's right. There's an entire frigate in their living room. Like a huge full-size one.
It is so expensive.
You've heard of Noah's Ark. Wait
What?
for Matty Boy's frigate.
See, instead of getting like a storage locker that was big enough to fit it, they found this house that was like doubled as a living area. And it had a big enough living room. So they're just like, we don't have much room in here, but I mean, Spanish frigate in the living
The
room?
city council does not like us.
No,
we
they
don't even
don't.
live in town and they hate us.
We had to drill a giant hole in the wall to get it through.
Hey,
We own 5% of stock at Thompson's Water Seal for this shit. It's ridiculous.
Here's an idea. Build a Spanish frigate, like a life-size model.
But we already
Go
have
with-
one in the living room right now.
Go to the Great Lakes. Like Lake, whatever the fuck they are. I can't...
Superior, you're on.
Yeah, one of them fucker things. And then just fucking put your frigate in there, and then just sail around the Great Lakes.
Do you know what happened to the Edmonds Fitzgerald?
Yes.
It's very rough.
Hey, I can sing the song. If you...
I bet.
I've also have Riders on the Storm, and you are automatically 100% immune to any damage the storm would
Have
do.
you ever ridden a horse in your life?
Yes, I have.
Once.
Are we talking about horses or boats? I'm confused.
I'm not really sure where he's going with this.
I don't know where you're going with it.
I'm
You're
telling-
saying Riders on the Storm. I was talking about a boat song, and you're talking about a horse song.
Riders on the Storm
But
automatically makes you safe from any danger during a storm.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. If you...
They're in a storm. That's why it's cool.
Yeah, and if you're in a storm listening to Riders on the Storm, you're fucking
Obviously,
safe.
they're fragile because they were born in a house.
Do you know the lyrics?
I do know the lyrics.
Fucking nerd. Nobody knows the lyrics.
Everybody knows the lyrics.
You just listen to it and you enjoy it, and then
Let your children play.
No.
With the lyrics, I've been working on the railroad all of my goddamn day.
All the whole fucking day.
All
Is
the
that new
fucking
Childish
day.
Gambino song?
Yeah.
I've been working on the railroad.
What if we turned every song that we could get our hands on, like especially like nursery rhymes, and turn them into like political analogies for things like Childish Gambino did? Like make music videos for them too.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
I've been working in the slave trade.
You probably shouldn't make that joke, Matt.
This goes on the internet.
This goes on the internet. It's a
Millions,
shit story.
Billions of people access it.
The billions of people will watch this one too.
Oh, yeah,
They'll be like, dude, you gotta see the origins of these guys.
Maybe I'll
'cause
get on
they're
Ellen.
famous now. Oh my god,
What
that's
if
my
we get on
lifelong
Ellen,
dream.
guys?
Oh my god.
It's my lifelong dream. I want a T-shirt that says "I went on Ellen's show," and I hate myself.
I just have a t-shirt.
And now I'm on Dr. Phil because of drugs.
Issues.
Just have a t-shirt that says I hate
You
myself.
need to sit down with him.
It sounded like slightly like.
If Dr. Phil was
It's like,
gay.
yeah, like it sounded
Well,
like
he's
if he
not.
was like
Listen
slightly.
here, honey. Sit your ass down. You're going to my special gay camp. You're gonna fix yourself.
Oh my god,
Telling me-
that's like stereotypical.
You telling me
Gay.
you're not gay?
I like the chord progression that they use, like when they come on the show, like from a break. It's like da-da-da-da. Like if if anything bad happens, they're like, I fucking hate my mom. Da-da-da-da. It just goes to like a C-Bon commercial.
I remember, like, I think I saw one, or I just like saw one like memed episode, kind of like where they edited it a bit or something, and like right when it cut back, they were just fucking screaming at each other, like they're just. It was great. It was fucking. It was awesome. Sit your ass down. We're at 49 minutes and
Oh, that's
35
good.
seconds. That's cool. So it's probably gonna be a little off when after I cut some stuff out.
Are you gonna get that croissant?
Croissant. I miss Jimmy Neutron.
Me too.
That was a good show.
Should make a reunion.
A reunion
A
tour.
reunion tour of the voice actors of Jimmy Neutron.
What the fuck?
Remastered
That's fantastic.
4K Ultra Blu-ray.
It's weird when like voice actors die, because then like you watch the show and it's like that fat old guy doesn't have cancer. He's on the telly.
Sad.
Is he really on the telly?
Mm-hmm.
Or is
The
he in
television.
the telly?
Oh, and he's lives on. You
What
remember the show JJ the Jet Plane? You probably never watched it.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Oh, you did?
I didn't watch it, but I know what you're
You
talking
knew it
about.
existed.
I knew it existed.
If you know it exists, you can't avoid it. It's
I know.
awful.
I know what you're talking about.
You remember, Matt?
The name sounds familiar.
Okay, it's a show, if you don't know, about... Like, it's kind of like Thomas the Tank Engine,
But it was
except
planes.
with fleshy human faces.
Oh, that shit was fucking weird.
Actually, I do believe I have a meme with Mark Zuckerberg that says, "Our kids' show is getting too sexy." See if I can't find that.
Our kids' show is getting too sexy. Shows like
I think
Carl
so.
Weezer from fucking Jimmy Neutron. Like, that was 10 years ago,
So
though.
tall and handsome as hell.
He's so bad. He does it so well.
But this show, the main character of JJ is voiced by a woman, because it's supposed to be a child, so it's supposed to be like a light voice kind of thing. They do
Yeah.
a lot in especially TV shows.
That's fantastic.
I think they did 1 or 2 seasons. No, only did 1 season of JJ the Jet Plane. It was going to be bigger than Thomas by the time they were done with it. The voice of JJ committed suicide like 2 weeks after the show was done in the first season.
Oh my god.
They played JJ the Jet. Okay, that was 2000 or was it 99?
2000, I thought.
Yeah, just somewhere in there. She dies. They replaying it for like the next 15 years. And she's dead. It's weird.
Fuck. Did they only do 1 season?
I think so. They also did 360 episodes of Teletubbies.
Really?
Because they figured they could play
Just keep replaying because kids are
every
dumb.
day, because like they never change. And then just play it over year after year. Because by the time they're done watching it, they're too old.
Yeah. Matt's
It's
showing
showing
us
me
memes while we're fucking doing a
It is
podcast.
Remy the Rat from Ratatouille doing a Hitler salute right next to Adolf Hitler at the Nuremberg rally in 1939.
How do you fucking know exactly where that picture's from? That's you're
Because
a smart guy.
those are very famous.
I was gonna say it's probably pretty good. Probably.
Pretty
famous.
good. It's pretty good. Do you like that, Matt?
Good,
I mean, it's okay if you look at it.
It's got good color
Well, from a
contrast.
photographer.
It's black and white.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And then Remy the Rat is in full color.
Matt, we can't look at memes in the middle of a podcast.
Fucking accident. Are you happy, Dad?
Yes, I'm happy.
We should do a different, like a side hoe kind of thing with this podcast, where we just like it's just a show about us trying our best to explain verbally memes to people.
Oh, I thought you said.
So it's like just super uninteresting.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when someone like actually uncomfortable and try to explain something to you, they're like, yeah, it's the thing from, you know what I'm talking about, and then they look so retarded that they just kind of give up.
Yeah.
That entire like an ASMR type thing, like, I'm just into being awkward.
Jesus. That is wonderful.
That would be
But
great.
we should not do that.
We should do that.
We should do that.
I will put
Let's
money
do
on
it under a different name and never tell anybody that we're doing it. And then add like weird like sexual like things in it.
When
like,
we
where it's,
die,
like,
give
fucking
them the
just-
link.
Why don't we record it, distort our voices, store it, and then when the last one dies, we'll release it.
We send it to
We'll
the
be
president.
we'll be like those
We
one
will be the
guys.
president. What are you talking about?
We'll be like those guys that did those pranks that were doing that weird Spider-Man and Elsa bullshit. You ever seen those? Spider-Man, Elsa.
Whatever you watch.
Oh yeah,
Those
were
weird fucking
creepy.
like sexual videos
that were
that
being
were
like
like
marketed to kids.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was like super fucking
That shit
weird.
was fucked up.
There was like a whole conspiracy theory out of it too.
Mm-hmm.
It was like really like I was watching a bunch of videos on it because I'm a fucking nerd. and it was like some.
fucking
It was
sickening.
some weird shit.
Like there was blood, vomit, injections of things.
Yeah, but there was like even cartoon ones that people animated that would like have
Yeah.
pedophiles in the fucking comments. And it was like really just freaky shit. It was like it was called Elsa Gate. Dude, it's some fucked up shit. Like there was like they were like decoding some of the messages that people were typing with like certain language keyboards.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you type it on an American keyboard or something,
yeah.
using those letters,
Mm-hmm.
you get like shit like bring the girl to the parking lot at 8, and it's like
Shit.
yeah, did you ever see that?
No.
It was like straight up like sex trafficking shit. Like
That's
it like
fucked.
it's like holy shit. It like gave me fucking
I mean,
goosebumps. I don't know if that's like
If those videos weren't so fucking outlandish and sickening and disheartening to the point where YouTube was like, they probably could have gotten away with it if it was innocent. Because there's literally billions of videos on YouTube. Like, you never know. And then those ones are like their own category, so it's like, where do we find the pedophiles? Oh, big fucking red arrow right there.
it's like
You
just
got Peppa
super.
Pig giving a fucking C-section to Elsa.
It's like, but dude, it's really fucking weird because like these animated ones are so much worse than like the live ones.
Yeah.
Like, cause like the animated ones for like thumbnails, they'll literally have like a kid character like pissing in a urinal and then the other character drinking it. It's like fucked up shit.
Yeah, it's a medium that they can do whatever they want with.
But like it was being marketed to kids, and it's like, and there's like other videos that I saw that were like marketed to kids that were like, it was like a really crappy like brainwashing thing. Like, cause like when you watched it, it would like put letters on the
subliminal
screen,
messages, you mean?
and like it would like, oh my god, dude! Like I was watching this shit, I was like, what the fuck? Either someone's hardcore trolling or they're like insane, and like it was like Spider-Man's face in like a bunch of different colors going all over the screen, and then images flashing. It was like super fucking weird. And they were like, and then there was another video where it was doing that same thing, and they had a recording from like a CIA like experiment, like a voice recording in it, and it was like saying like do certain things, and it was like, what the fuck is this weird shit? Like,
I figured out by now that like subliminal messages don't work.
Right? Yeah, I know, but
Our
it's like
brains
it's
aren't
still a
fast enough
little
to process that and then act on it.
right.
Like,
I know, but it was just some weird shit, and that was like also kind of in the category with the Elsa Gate stuff. But like, dude, that shit was like fucking weird. Like the comments were like really what was weird, cause like all of these, like, it's a bunch of different YouTube channels that were posting it, but then like they all had like similar thumbnails and similar animation, so it was like, it almost seemed like there was one person animating them all, or there was one person like doing the majority of that.
Trained and flashed enough at like the same level.
Yeah, it was like, dude, it's like super just like, even if like the shit about the sex trafficking isn't true, like that's still like really fucking messed up and weird. It's like, God, it just kind of like freaks you out, just like even thinking that like the fact that it could be being used for like sex trafficking is like
such a faceless thing, but like you don't know how to stop it.
And it's like, it's all like with like messages that people had to decode. Like, I'm gonna see if I can pull up like one of the comments that, because like I think there was like, I don't remember the exact comment, but it was like, I don't know, it like makes your heart kind of sink, like, oh my god. Like I like I said, I don't know if it's like actually true, but I don't know.
This portion is brought to you by Philly cheese sticks.
No particular company, just the food.
Just
the food.
An idea of a sandwich.
If you want to sponsor a podcast, you can do that, probably.
Try our link. It's down in the lower right corner and help on the YouTube, the website.
So, like, okay, so most people are seeing these gibberish comments. For those of you listening, it's literally just
It's
garbage.
French,
The top part.
Yeah. The top one's French.
Is it actually French? I think it's just like random.
And then the rest is, one is Sanskrit, and then mixed with more French, and then Russian? Yeah.
And then they translate it to "I have to go to bed," and they were using that. What?
I want to say that shit.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. I don't think it was actual words though. I think it's just because like what people were saying was it looked like just gibberish in the comments. So then that's why it was hiding
like,
so
like
well.
Wingdings kind of thing.
Yeah, but like people were like, because what people were originally thinking was like that it was like kids like just smashing on the keyboard, or like some kid that was like had autoplay on or just smashing the keyboard. But then they started translating some of these comments using certain techniques and getting really fucked up shit. Right, yeah, it's an account that's doing that. And then like, here, let me see some of these. I'm looking for, where's an example of one? Like on this Reddit post here, they're talking about how like they're talking about how there's people talking about like friendship, like mutual friendship, like silence, and then the word visits pops up a lot, like like meetings and stuff, and it's really weird. Like I don't know, 'cause like it's hard to know if this is actually like a fucking thing or there's just like somebody decoded like some gibberish and it happened to spell out a sentence, which very well could be like that could be a thing. Plus these people could just be bullshitting that this actually happened, but you know, like you never know. Yeah, here's one. There's so it says like it's like gibberish, like spam. It's like just random words and characters spammed, and they like removed all the like all of the like gibberish parts, and it just said "See you soon, parking lot, bring her." It's like, what the fuck? It's really weird, and I don't know. This is kind of like old stuff. Like this stuff is like from last year, but it's still like kind of it's like it's interesting to dive into, like to see kind of like just see all the shit that people are pulling out of this. It's hopefully that's not actually what's going on, and I don't know what the situation with all this stuff is now. Like,
I know YouTube is cracking down on it a lot because they have a separate app for kids.
Yeah,
just watch videos because brainwashing. But yeah, like they're trying to get it off of that app specifically. But like, what is a kid actually gonna watch on YouTube? Like, it doesn't. I don't think kids should be watching a lot of YouTube to the point where you have to like go in and make an app for it. I mean, it's a good idea, but still, like, you should.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, the company is like, I mean, they're trying, I guess. It's like there's some things they could be doing a little better on, but you know, as a company, I think they're trying to figure things out and do what's best for the company as a whole, I suppose. Well, we passed an hour, so
cool.
Yeah, we got
let's do another 2 hours.
Fuck that,
and then
dude.
when we get done with the 3 hours, we go 6 hours.
6 hours more. That's genius.
Yeah, can I see if this mic will work?
Yeah, go for it, dude. So Dave's gonna try out a mic. It's probably gonna sound.
It's very bassy, apparently.
Bass.
Does it work?
I think it was really loud too.
Does it work?
It picked up in both mics too, so it's probably gonna just be like.
Well, yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot if you're using.
Oh boy,
headphones.
I'm sorry, people.
I hope you die. Like your ears will die. Not
Oh, boy.
you as a person.
Oh,
Talking
my
to your
God.
ears.
Oh my god. All right, we can turn that one off.
No. You can delete the rest of the podcast and just keep this part.
Why don't we delete you?
I'm gonna leave you.
Why
You
don't
got
we
any-
lead each other?
You're moving anyway.
Hey Matt, you got anything? You got anything else you want to say?
Say it in this way.
I believe we should dress up like mass vigilantes and hunt down pedophiles.
I agree with that statement. Do you, Trey?
Yes.
Excellent.
We
We
could
agreed on it.
we could carve Z into their chest for Zorro.
Because Zorro hates pedophiles, and we all know that because we've all seen the Mask of Zorro.
Yes.
Haven't you?
No. Maybe. Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
Anyways.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
To
So
be completely fair, I've only heard. I haven't actually watched the movie
You guys are
Or-
fucking tryhards.
or the TV show. Wasn't there a TV show of it?
I think there were cereals in the 50s.
Probably.
So, well, we had a good podcast. Not
Mic
bad.
drop.
Turn it off.
Oh my
Turn it off. Turn it off, son. Do it for your Padre.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Hope that fucks you up in post.
Probably will.
Whipping it on.
Probably
Well,
will.
fuck you in post.
Please don't. Anyways, oh boy. Thanks for listening to the Around the Fire podcast,
And right
episode
about
6.
Now is the point where we pull up like that kind of almost Bob Dylan-esque kind of twangy music.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, that's playing right now. If you want to, if you're wondering where to get the song for that, it's link will be in the description below. Thank you,
Podcast is
Ben
brought to you by
Sound.
Automobile.
Incompetech. I remember what it's called, Incompetech. I think that's what not Ben Sound. It's Incompetech.
I love Ben Sound.
Ben Sound.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well-
now is when we do the.
Anyways, thanks you guys for listening, giving your time, and I hope you have a fantastic day and night. All right.
Podcast.
Now is
Goodbye.
when we go.
Podcast.
Fuck you! Thank you to Incompetech for supplying the wonderful audio that you heard on this video, the really bluesy, nice music.
That goes like.
If you want to hear more stuff like that, check out Incompetech.com. They got some great things that you can use on your YouTube channels or any other thing you got. You got anything else to say, Dave?
Yeah, thanks to Ben Sound, they don't really need to have. Nothing has happened yet.